another super cold, rainy day. And here's one of my little nuggets trying to stay warm. What's going on, you guys, and welcome back for another day in the life kind of video. Today I am enjoying the gross weather outside by staying inside to get some things checked off my list. Today is actually New Year's Eve, and not only because of the grossness we've had in 2020 alone, but we are just gonna stay inside today. My son is gonna try to stay up until midnight, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm going to get some things done while he and my husband are out. And first, I'm gonna start with some lunch. Today, I'm gonna make myself a salad. I have a little bundle of, some romaine lettuce, and I just snipped. I literally take my scissors and I cut the end off, and then I'm gonna hold it like this while I let the water go down in there to clean it. So that's what's gonna happen next. Okay, and then I literally take my scissors and keep just cutting pieces into the strainer. It will look like this when you're done. So I just took my scissors and chopped it all up, and then I take a paper towel and just kind of flip all my lettuce around in there so it absorbs some more of that water. And see how wet that paper towel got? So we're gonna absorb all that water. I'll probably do one more, and then I'm just gonna set this over here while I finish getting everything else ready. So I'm gonna put another paper towel like that. The next thing I'm gonna grab is some chicken. Every week I make chicken however we like it. It's usually not like this, but these were the leftovers, and my husband and my son went to hang out today together. They try to do something like once a weekish. So I'm on my own for lunch because they're gonna enjoy while they're out. And I'm just going to, hello there, take my chicken and cut it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and dice these. So what I have on my chicken is salt, pepper, onion powder, and this balsamic glaze that I put over top of it while it was still hot. And then I actually cooked this. I don't know if this is gonna gross you out or not, but at our house we love bacon. So when I was done with my bacon, I cooked this chicken in the grease. So we're gonna cut through this. I'm gonna pull out some of these pieces of the chicken that I don't want to eat. Some of that does not look very appetizing to me. Okay, so what else I have over here to go along? So that's our lettuce, our chicken, so our big protein. And then I also have some medium cheddar cheese, ranch, pepper, bacon, I think that's probably good, and some croutons. So I took probably, let's see, I think like 23 years before I actually would eat a salad because I don't like lettuce. And I still don't like lettuce, but I'm also such a picky eater, especially for an adult. I'm such a picky eater that I've got to get it in somehow, and this is how I choose to do it. So, oh well. In this world, whatever you got time for, make it work, right? Okay, so I'm going to take my lettuce that I just had and go ahead and dump that bad boy right in there. That was like the perfect amount of lettuce for this. So, looks so cute. If you don't have these kind of bowls, this is like a pasta and salad bowl. So basically it's huge, but it's not very deep, but it's super wide. So my son loves to use those all the time, and I love that for him too because it's like the size of a plate, but since it has that lip, it's easier to, you know, get your bites and stuff like that. So especially for little kids, I think that was genius for them to think about making those. Alrighty, so I'm actually going to push my chicken off all into my salad. And then since I'm eating it together, I don't really care. I'm just gonna wipe this all off. My chicken was cooked, so no worries about anything gross being on my cutting board. And then another little hack that I have that I want to share with you guys is keeping your bacon in one of these fruit containers. So you can kind of see at the bottom it has like the little slits, and so your grease will catch in the bottom of this guy. If it doesn't catch in that, then it will be on the bottom of the container, but it helps the bacon and not be so floppy if you save it. So I go ahead and cook quite a bit of bacon. We love bacon over here, and I'm gonna go ahead and just use the rest of this and make some more later. So yes, I'm piling my dishes in the sink while I do this. I showed you guys last time that I usually fill and start the dishwasher at night while I'm watching TV and empty it in the morning if our coffee pot is already ready. If not, I'll empty it before I go to sleep and then set up my coffee for the next morning. So I'm gonna give these a quick little chop and then get those in there. Cool. All right, so here's how we're looking so far. Grab this and wipe my fingers off real quick. Okay, so now I'm going to put my croutons in here. What kind of croutons do you guys like? Because I'll tell you, the Texas toast, if you have never had those or you don't know what I'm talking about, that's where it's at, baby. The garlic Texas toast croutons, they're like actual yummy pieces of bread. You don't get cheated. And if you like ranch, get this stuff because it is the closest you can get to that delicious Hidden Valley like seasoning packet and actually making your own ranch without having to do it. So the Lighthouse ranch, it's home style ranch is what they call it. And as you can see, I absolutely love ranch to begin with, but especially this stuff. And I'm gonna mix this all up in just a second. The last thing I'm gonna do is put my cheese and my pepper on here. Okay. And here we are with the cheese. And some fresh pepper over the top. And we're done.
Yeah, my son, who
I bought this tray on Amazon for my son. It has like almost like a dry erase board on it, but I wanted to show you the size of it. I love this for sitting on the couch. I let my son have his breakfast on the couch, so this is perfect for that. He usually leaves it folded down, but I love to use it as a little lap desk. So that's what we've got going on here, and I'll link it below because I love this thing. It's huge, as you can see, but very useful. Since everything is gonna be closed tomorrow, I'm having to hold my phone up. Since everything's gonna be closed tomorrow for New Year, I'm getting the dogs some food and getting us some groceries because we were gonna kind of be out of luck. And yeah, I luckily live like, I don't know, 200 yards from the grocery store, so I don't have my seatbelt on as I'm driving across the parking lot. So I just picked up the groceries and I'm already home, so let's unload. Earlier I was working on an, of course there's a motor out there. Okay, earlier I was working on a new little activity. I clearly need to change my ink or something. I just noticed that. Oh, don't you hate when that happens? Anyway, I made a little scavenger hunt. We are going to be working on compound words in our next little learning session. So I have different clues and they're going to correlate with the different words. And I'm just going to cut these out and like post them around the house. And then like a yellow living thing with seeds you can eat. So it will end up being sun and then flower. So my son will get those two and then we're going to write the word. I'm going to write the word for him and then have him trace over it. So that is something else. If you want this, it'll be a freebie available on my site. So I will put the link down below. All right, the last thing I'm going to do to get ready for next week is laminate our new learning chart. If you saw my plan with me video, then you'll know all about that and our plan for it. Since we're going to reuse it, I'm going to go ahead and laminate it. If you don't have a laminator and you like to reuse or reprint the same document, I would highly suggest this. So I wanted to show you guys, it's like compact for storing. It has the plug underneath, so it tucks away really nicely, and then this top part opens up and you feed everything in from in there and then it'll come out. So I'll show you what that looks like. Any guesses as to where I'm going? I know it looks super late, but it's only like 7:45 and it's, yeah, this dark outside. But I'm going to Chick-fil-A, baby. Let's do it. Seems that every time I talk with you guys, I'm driving to get something to eat. But you know what? Story of my life. These days, that's about the only time that I get out of the house, and I'm kind of okay with that. But because it is so gross and wintry and rainy and all that jazz, it's pitch black. The sun has not been out for like days, so that's weird because I live in Texas, if you guys don't know, and I'm just not used to it. I was ready for the cold weather, but this is something else.
I'm gonna have a tar party now.
Tar party.
I'll do the music.
like it's in our house. Every time I wear my hair like this, I feel like I should have been on Mulan. You must be swift as the coursing river. Okay, so I need to stop saying that so much. Let me not start with okay, so.